Finals.
Okay, we've got Big D, Armadillo stepping up to the stage. Of course, Armadillo repping the eastern side of Canada. We've got Big D, one of the best players in BC, but also, fun fact, never taken home a Grand Slam in Ultimate, so this is his last chance.
He's got one more run, one more ride, and to do it, he's gonna have to go up against some of the most stacked, most diverse talent yet, and he's gonna have to do it through a slew of matchups that, I'm gonna be honest, aren't great for ice climbers, because he's gotta fight Lucario, who just can make you, if you don't confirm that stock, you've done 100 damage, you don't confirm the stock,
no.
or Sphere separates them and makes you explode by itself. You miss one thing, counter. But Lucario can be so good at separating the ices. You have to be efficient on your stock. If Big D wins a set, he has to play Ouch, a Spacey with a sword, a character incredible at dealing with ices. If he wins that, he has to play either Game & Watch or Snake, two of the harder matchups in the entire game for little old ice climbers. The power of friendship may do a lot, and the Sister Twister might do a whole lot more. But this is going to be one of Big D's toughest bracket runs to capitalize and win a Grand Slam yet. And it's his last chance to do so.
Oh, looks like we're going to have a little bit of a reset real quick. I will say, it's interesting to see the dynamic on this other side of winners. You have, of course, Ouch. 4 different Grand Slams he's been to. 3 of those he's won.
Do you know what did he place in the last one?
The previous 2 that he's played, he's gotten first at 12 and 11.
Oh, so so he didn't go to 13.
No, he didn't go to 13. 12 and 11 he got first. 10 he got, I think it was 3rd. And then number 7 he got first.
Okay. So in a way, this would be a three-peat for Ouch.
It would be a hat
at the end of his Grand Slams. It would be an incredible run, but it's not there yet. And guess what? It's time for the great Northern Lights to come on out. Oh, Canada, my friends, we are here for the last winner's quarter set. Big D, Armadillo, these things are already coming, and Armadillo's got to get out of dodge quick because that's a scary position to be in against anybody.
Yeah, Big D, of course, always threatening some of those spikes and everything with those forward airs. And right now, Blizzard's coming on through, but Armadillo locking down some good space, but 67% is a little bit scary against Ices with the crazy combos and kill power they can wield.
Now the desync already starting back up again, but Armadillo utilizing that Aura Sphere to force bad positioning, find a little bit more pressure and the advantage save right here. There's been overwhelmingly movement, not contact, that has gotten him this corner pressure situation. But just like that, the Sister Twister, that Squall Hammer gonna find Big D a way out of dodge, and now the Blizzard gonna find additional pressure. Up air would have done it, but Armadillo with some tricky DI to get out of dodge, and with Aura online, Yin, this one could get out of hand fast if Armadillo just finds a single hit.
Big D really trying to snuff him out, but boom! One strong Aura Sphere sending Popo all the way out of there. And now Big D trying to fight for his life for just a moment. Beautiful back here to go ahead and secure it. And now, thankfully, resetting that Aura, the most dangerous weapon on the table here.
Yep, not resetting it entirely though, because down a stock fight, you still get a little bit extra Aura for your troubles. And now the Sister Twister on the desync by finding the other, but dropping it. You don't see Big D do that every day. Armadillo's DI, the SDI, has been perfect so far. This is not the first time these two have played, I believe. And Armadillo trying to keep them separated, but Yin, he just hasn't been able to lock down. We've seen some uncharacteristic positioning from Armadillo, some uncharacteristic over-aggression as he tries to push his aura to the max. And Big D is just utilizing solid funnies and patience to capitalize on the advantage here.
Not to mention some of these D-things though right now. Armadillo really getting some pressure put on as he is now up to 117. Big D looking to go ahead and snuff out of stock here with some of those back airs, and boom! Oh, hold up, Big D being the one to go ahead and eat as stock, but you know what? Now with both Nana and Popo at the ready, boom, one up smash. That secures it. Armadillo reeling back in that chair.
Yep, you swing with the first one out of a desync and to bait your opponent in, right? They see the pressure and they're like, okay, I can whiff punish you now. But the second one is ready and waiting with the whiff punish on what you thought was a whiff punish yourself. Big D getting tricky with it on these desyncs, which you have to do against a player of Armadillo's caliber. The pressure is on, right? utilizing now more D6, the sliding shield, the Blizzard Squall, to find pressure to cover your own shield option, and this is gonna be it off the other. No, Armadillo holding on, and Yin, they were one hit away from death for Ice Climbers right now.
You know the story of Lucario. He feels the pain, and it just fuels him, but you know what? I don't know. Oh, one little kid might be down, but there's a second one coming through to snuff you out. Big D securing a clean 2-stock right there over Armadillo for game one.
You know, we talk a lot about Ice Climbers and the power of friendship, but what I didn't realize is that they also have the power of vengeance, because holy mackerel, was that an immediate death? And yeah, shout out to these guys who all came out to support the very last Grand Slam. We're here, we're ready, and we're ready to rock. Big D, 1-0, second game on the table again.
Look, you guys got to understand, check this crowd out. P&W, one of the best. Oh, you're leading? I missed my voice, Sparkle.
Come over first, one second. Chat, say goodbye to Sparkle.
True. He said bye. But no, P&W, especially BC, they got amazing crowds that just make everything come alive, and it just feels so sick to be at. So if you missed out on these Grand Slams, don't worry, there's another tourney in BC for you. Check out Battle of BC coming soon.
One of the very best tournaments out there, and don't worry, if you thought the Grand Slam team is going away, they're involved with Battle of BC just the same. They might not be the leads, but they still have a very important role in the tournament. And right now it's Big D here with that center plat, Armadillo's counter pick, right? Which it's a lot of the same, trying to control center space, trying to find juggles, trying to control where Big D can find these things, how he can find in and jump in and approach, and utilize the fact that as Lucario gets more aura, his hitboxes get bigger, it becomes even harder to approach around this platform.
Look at that pressure, though. You mentioned making it hard to approach, but you know what? Big D just been doing a pretty good job until that hit right there.
The issue is you can be good at approaching all you want, but you mess up once against Lucario and you just die, right? Now we see Nana taking a lot of percent. She's probably at 60 or 70 right now. She is going to get sent flying. And from mid-stage, right, Lucario is looking for these force bombs. Just Armadillo mashing the option, recognizing, hey, Big D literally doesn't have a way to contest this from corner.
Having a really rough time around that Aura Sphere, as you mentioned, but you know it's Squall Hammer. Getting the hit, but 170 on deck for Armadillo. He is thriving, but back air, finally, Big D able to get the stock, and now it's his turn to rack up a little bit of percent here as Armadillo is down on the Aura.
Yeah, very good spacing from Big D there to find that stock up, but now he's gonna have to do it with Sopo if he wants to find another one, and this is a scary situation, right? Sopo's kill power goes down, and that chip damage is just gonna do Armadillo favors. You shouldn't probably, but you definitely have to consider just throwing yourself off stage, resetting, just to keep Lucario's aura low, but I understand not wanting to do it, trying to just keep the percent count as close as possible. Yin, it's going to be hard for Big D to find the 2-0 here.
I believe, though, you know what? I've seen crazier things come from this man. One of the best for a reason. And now, trying to make some moves, using the ice to go ahead and try to space out Armadillo a little bit and break up his tempo, but Armadillo holding strong right here.
I love the blizzards here, right, from Big D, utilizing the jump D things as well, by just keeping a consistent wall of pressure, but it's not going to matter. Armadillo will just make you absolutely explode. Hey, you know what? Popo survived, but Nana, I'm not letting you have that same luxury. Now Big D trying to find a way in without his friend to cover his back, and the only back that's getting covered is by Aura. Armadillo taking the game, splitting it 1-1. I think we're in for a good set.
Oh, yeah. That was immaculate. Some of the placements that came from Armadillo, of course, so many of those back airs just right on the mark, right when he needed them. And overall, Big D just wasn't able to get a lot done. And a lot of that started with that first stock living to like 170, 180.
Yeah, dude, he held on for so long. And when Lucario does that, like, it's not only terrifying, because not only do you have Aura, right, which keeps on scaling well into the hundreds, but you also have Rage to worry about, right? And Max Rage, Max Aura Lucario, one of the hardest things to deal with in the business. That character will kill you at 20. But now, Armadillo did such a good job controlling plat space. He's gonna have to do it without them. Big D finding his way over to the very final of destinations.
Now, Big D trying to get some combos racked up. These up airs so damaging with the double hits. And now look at that desync with the Blizzard, and boom, welcome to 82 Armadillo. You wanted aura? Don't worry, I got you, bro. Let me hook you up real fast.
And Armadillo now starting to call out what these things Big D's looking for. He's an incredibly talented player, but he's more of a funnies ices than a technical ices. We see the desyncs he goes for, but there's a whole lot more he doesn't. And so you have to wonder, has Armadillo just studied the tape well enough? He knows the Big D's desync arsenal, and is he just willing to start to call these out even more because he's had success doing it so far?
He's been doing a really good job, but right now, Big D up in percent, but boom, one big aura sphere back air. Now we're down to Sopo, but of course Big D clutching it out with that down tilt. Big D just does a really good job of playing very patient and evasive when Sopo comes into play, and now look at this, just trying to keep around Armadillo, get some damage through. Boom, Squall Hammer might be able to find a little something here, Ritual.
And I love that Q down air as well, right? The pressure is on now for Armadillo to find this stuff because this Sopo has been putting in work. He's only taken 30 and he's dealt a stock and then 60 more. Yeah, Armadillo's rage is racking up, but there's a point where that rage, that aura doesn't quite matter anymore because you have just been dealt the mental damage, the psychic damage of getting rocked by one little friend all by their lonesome.
This one little friend ain't no friend of the Jackal. Armadillo, though, finally getting that stock, but much worse for wear. 76-82. One strong hit from Big D might be able to set up for this kill here. And now really trying to force the issue.
My friend, the up air from Armadillo, finding that pressure, right? His positioning, he's just been trying to play at this range where he has just enough time to react with a short hop over these ice shots, and now he's able to jump in, right? Find the punish, pressure you to the corner, and once Icy's in the corner versus Lucario, where do you go?
Great question. I don't know the answer, honestly. This character is crazy. Look at this, trying to force the issue with the Aura Sphere right now. And now Big D, boom, up smash, finds that kill, and now has another shot, only 48% on deck, and now Armadillo trying to play a little bit more patient, just charge up that Aura Sphere for extra damage.
And Armadillo winning here, right? Not just on the FD, one of Icy's best stages, but on Big D's counter pick as well. The footstool, Armadillo, got out of it. Big D just dropped it technically. However, one more chance, my friend, and this is the last neutral action interaction of the set. If Armadillo has his way, his aura is approaching the percent. It's going to kill, but you have to find a way in first. Big D has gone full defense, full zoner mode, and it's gonna find the floor there. Barely gonna kill, just like that. Big D takes the 2-1 advantage and continues his progress to moving on to top 8 and continuing his chance here at top 8. Yeah,
they got us standing up comms. I don't know if we can move the camera, then we'll do it the whole time. But yeah, man, absolutely nasty from Big D to go ahead and clutch up that stock right there. Of course, boom, hits him with the desyncs. Boom, Squall Hammer. I'm just gonna rack up percent, push you to the brink, and take you out.
Yeah, get in frame, you dork. We're here, 2-1, potentially one game, potentially two games left here in top 16, Yin. Is Big D gonna close out this shot, not just to continue his run towards that Grand Slam title, but to do so through winner's side top 8. As you mentioned, many killers down below waiting in this bracket. Losers round 5. One side has Ludo and Elijah Min, and the other side, we have the winner of Seesaw and
the loser of this.
Yeah, the loser of this versus JDV and Embo Z. Embo taking 3-1 over Sparkle, and that's, I watch that matchup all the time. Duck on Hero, Fawn Vivi over in New York, best friends, very talented players, play it left, right, and center, but man, so much work to do here.
And now heading into game number 4, Big D already started off with a hot start. Some nice desyncs, but you know what? One quick little Aura Sphere. I like that Big D getting a lot more aggressive in this game 4 compared to that third game on FD.
Yeah, Big D, though, getting caught on this platform could spell doom Ices really doesn't have a lot of room to work with there, but finding his way out and wiggling his way into an advanced corner situation, gets the desync, keeps the pressure going, but only able to get the juggle. That's a lot of damage, but not enough to get into kill range. This is where Lucario wants to be. This is the sweet spot. When you get that aura, you can still take a couple hits, and you're gonna make a character's light as Ice Climbers explode. But Blizzard Squall is maybe the best. That Squall Hammer, maybe the best get off me option in the game.
Mayhaps, I will say, Armadillo be getting a little too aggressive, and Big D taking full control of that and pushing him to the brink. 120, 134% now. No, you are not coming back onto my stage. You are up and out of here. And now, beautiful parry, and it is Big D's turn to start some pressure.
Bro, the fact that you found the Blizzard there on the platform from below, and then Armadillo was ready for it with the counter. Both these players are in each other's heads right now, but the only one on the screen is going to be Armadillo, sending Big D to the blast zone, keeping the stock count even just like that. Now, though, the clock is ticking for Armadillo. He recognizes he has an opportunity to keep them separated, trying to do so, racking on the damage. That's a 50% unanswered, but now, once you get that Blizzard on shield, you gotta back off, because otherwise you know Ices are gonna come swinging out of the gates with a desync, and you're gonna eat a lot of damage.
Yes, ma'am. And no way, Armadillo, though, safely getting back to ledge, but it don't matter. That Blizzard going ahead and pulling through. I love the desyncs here to go ahead and utilize the ice chunks of Blizzard to keep tempo of this game in Big D's control. But you know what? Armadillo spacing just right to get on through. Playing nice and patient, so willing. I love the utilization of the projectiles. I mean, that's sick, by the way.
Yeah, but I mean, both of them, right? Like, their pressure, the pressure they've both been able to find up close at mid-range, through movement, through tricks and traps, just like that. Finding the extreme speed, or sorry, the double team when it matters most, and finding that stock on Nana, cleaning it up on Povo off the icicle shot. It was the icicle shot, yeah?
Hey, what can you say? Armadillo, a true character master, but then again, so is Big D. Armadillo might have plenty of tricks in the bag, but we know Ices are tricky, and Big D is crazy with it, but hold on.
And Armadillo just found that whole advantage state by dropping on a nair through a desync and drifting just past as the up air, up tilt that was meant to prevent him from dropping through the platform in the way he did. Very tricky positioning, and when push came to shove, it was all he needed to find all this extra damage. Big D, though, gonna close it up, keep the stock count even, and potentially one stock away from top 8. Armadillo knows it, though, and there is nobody scarier than a man with nothing left to lose. Armadillo's got nothing left to lose and everything to gain. And Yin, the way he's playing right now, I think we're gonna see that game number 5.
Dude, Armadillo forcing it to the brink. Sopo on deck. Can Big D bring it through? Look at this damage. Gets 27, but unable to extend it anymore. Boom. Gets the grab. Armadillo trying to force the issue, but Big D coming through with that Squall Hammer now.
And hold on, Yin. Finding the double up air, the pressure. This is 60%. He's climbing slowly. This man is known for his Sopo. Big man on the sticks. Little man on the stage. It doesn't matter. He has so much left to live for, even without Nana at his back. Yin, the Blizzard Squalls are coming in left, right, center. Armadillo hasn't been able to land a hit, hasn't been able to keep his feet on the ground for just a minute. Is Big D gonna do this?
Big D is coming close to clutching it up, but you know what? That Aura Sphere looking so scary, and Armadillo with the big back air trying to threaten it out. And Big D holding on for dear life. Boom!
The parry?
Bro is crazy for trying to parry that right there.
Holy mackerel. Yin, 100%, 109. This range is too, but finding the force bomb,
he's
gonna do
alive.
it. And the Squall Hammer, the bicycle shot, he could hold on, drifting away. The belay without the teammate, it's just gonna be enough. Big D in the corner. He's at his last wins, and he's gonna get caught by the F smash. One more chance, one more chance. One more game, one more game this long, my friend, and I couldn't ask for a better one. Big D almost brought it back.
Standing up, shaking it out. I feel the nerves too, dog. I feel it too.
Bro, if I was up with Rage as if I was up as Lucario with Rage from having been down a stock earlier, you're at kill percent with Sopo, and you bring it back to a last hit game, I do not feel like I won, even when I'm on the victory screen. I now have a set game left to play on Big D's counter pick, by the way, and he just showed me that he doesn't even need his entire character.
He only needs half. Look, he don't need the 2v1. He don't care. You don't need to break the game with that.
And I respect Armadillo taking the time, standing up, stretching. And by the way, if you look behind us, you might be able to see it. he is still not back at the setup yet. That man went to the bathroom between games 4 and 5.
Did he really go to the bathroom?
Yeah, he did.
What the
The
heck?
Proto Banham strat's coming in.
Bro.
The Iceman
All right,
coming.
Proto.
The Iceman coming.
coming.
And maybe that's what you need to beat the climbers.
I don't know. I'd be a little bit careful. Big D owns the Frost, so can you really chill him out? Let's find out.
Winter is coming.
Winter is
That
coming.
is all I know. Whether it's gonna be a winter brought on by everyone's favorite mountain climbers, or whether it's gonna be a winter of pain and destruction as Armadillo tears his way in the top 8, defeating BC's finest. We will find out in just a minute. But for now, one last ride.
Already off to a good start. Armadillo utilizing that force pump to go ahead and maintain some stage control. I love the run under to try to just catch underneath the Big D when he throws those icicles out.
And Big D now the double up there looking for the forward air. He swung for the fences and the Blizzard Squall. Just, hey, I'm gonna get back to stage. By the way, you can't contest me because this button does just so much with the Squall Hammer. His awareness is absurd, man.
It feels like at any and all times, Big D is starting to want to get that kill, and boom, Squall Hammer set up for the ledge trap. D-Sync, Armadillo going all the way over to the other side, getting caught up by the icicles, and boom, Blizzard. Big D, though, not quite able to catch Armadillo up on that.
Extreme speed is hard to control, sure, but the amount of flexibility it gives you on your recovery routes is unparalleled almost. And Armadillo utilizing that for perfection, knowing that Big D doesn't have a tool to contest, and now Nana off stage. Armadillo, though, under just enough pressure from the Popo that he's not able to close it out, but is able to finally, with that Aura Sphere, it gets that shield poke eventually. There's nowhere for Popo for Nana to go, and now it's Sopo time to try and take this first up. Big D knows he needs to find the early one here, knows he needs to find the lead, and
He's
gonna
dead.
do so.
He's dead.
Bro,
You don't mess with Sopo.
Bro,
you kill him. You kill this girl. You die now.
Let's be real. Let's be real. That was not optimal DI. However,
Big D caught him off guard.
Yeah.
Just different. What can you say? But you know what? Armadillo looking to get some vengeance here.
bro, now Sopo coming in by holding that center stage. I love this single ice block to force out the shore hop, recognizing, hey, there's no mix-up on your landing here because I'm in center stage. You don't get to find that platform. And now just able to reset these juggles, holding that center stage as well. And this 40% comes from Big D just not having a platform above him. Armadillo is going to close it out. But if you're Big D, that's 45% with Sopo. You're very happy with
Plus
that.
the stock. And now, look at that. Might be able to get the throw, but still gonna eat so much damage.
A lot of
And that
damage.
is dead. You don't touch Big D's shield. He will rip your heart out if you come close, and you can never mess with the King of the North.
And now the cart, he might be the king of the frost, but he's got a heart of gold and a D-Sync to boot. Some craziness, but looking for the footstool, getting footstooled in turn. And so it's gonna reset. Armadillo, though, not having the as much aura as he would like. Big D recognizing when to stop inning because he's gonna get reversal, and so able to minimize the damage he takes in turn. Very smart player. And Yin, we're one belay away from death. We're one up air away from death. One F smash. This is a D-Sync away. We're nearing the end.
Big D just playing it out with the Sopo, not even worried about where Nana's AI is going. Ooh, we got the Squall Hammer, get him off deck. Blizzard, boom! You don't get a hold ledge. Big D is here to turn and get the gold. He hasn't won one yet, but guess what? He's got his last chance tonight, and he just punched his ticket to his opportunity in top 8.
Breathe, buddy, breathe. You've still got 4 more sets to cast after this.
And I'm ready for it.
However, that's gonna be pretty much
Yo.
it for me here. But before we
got the
get
commentator
to
photo
top
right
8,
now.
everybody who's casting tonight, where's Cube? Cube, get in here.
Cube, get in here.
You're casting.
Is Zarango in here?
Yeah, that's the camera.
Yo, this is a commentator photo, everybody. These are the casters of this lovely event. Thank you so much for everybody to come out. And thank you so much to all those players. Big D with just some incredible discipline, some incredible creativity, and an incredible clutch factor to really close it out at the end of the day. Hey, that being said, this is the end of the day for one of us. You have a top 8 left. But folks, that's going to be it from me. You can find me on Twitter at RitualCasts, on Instagram at RitualCasts, and on Blue Sky at ritual.bsky.social. Feel free to check me out any there. I'd love to interact with anyone. I'm always open for feedback. Don't go anywhere, folks. Jin's got top 8
We've
right
got
ahead of you.
killers coming through. See you in a bit.
Have a good one.